Hey, it's Frankie here, and I want to show you really quickly what your auto detailing website can look like, as well as some of the benefits and reasons why we do things a little bit differently over here. So the biggest thing that you'll notice that we do differently is on our sites, besides the fact that they look better than most detailing sites, is we're very upfront about packages and pricing and things like that. And I'll tell you why in just a second, because this is going to be a huge benefit for you. But say, for example, you do ceramic coating, you'll notice like we have different packages on this site, 1,200, 1,750, $2,000, or partial front package starting at $999. And I'll tell you the biggest reason we do this is this sentence right here that Brian says, I get substantially more qualified leads. And what we find is a lot of times when you guys are getting calls for the different services you do, you get kind of like tire kickers who call you up all day long and they say things like, can you give me a quote on this? Can you give me a quote on that? And they sort of interrupt your day. And a lot of times they just hang up the phone and they say, okay, I'll call you back. I got to talk to my cousin, brother, uncle, former roommate, whatever, and you never hear from those people again. Well, we want the website to actually do the selling for you, to present your packages in the best professional manner. For two reasons. Is reason number one was we want your website to be the best selling person at your company. And then the second reason is just efficiency. Even if you're really good at closing those people on the phone, it's repetitive and it interrupts your day and things like that. So we want the website to do that, where that means that when people call you, they've seen exactly how much it costs, what you can do, what the packages include, what they don't include, and then they're basically pre-sold and ready to do business with you. And you weed through and you only have to talk to the buyers or substantially more buyers. I wouldn't say it's 100%, but it's damn near close to that. And we found this works really, really well, especially if you've got a physical brick and mortar shop. We have had success in the past with mobile detailers, but our stuff is like bread and butter. If you've got a real physical shop, this just works really, really well. And we can accommodate this for any number of services that you offer. We've got a whole list of them. So let me tell you really quickly what this includes, how the process works. Obviously, we're going to do the design and the writing and the development. Also, help you out with all the photography and getting it so your site looks top notch. A lot of it is as much visual as it is the words as well. The sites are designed for mobile because what you're going to find is most of the people looking at you are going to be on their phone. They're also set up for tablets. Not a ton of people using tablets, but nonetheless, if somebody goes on there on their iPad, it'll still work. They're going to be SEO optimized and they're fast. We have super fast loading times. So they're going to be super Google friendly. Let me tell you just really quickly how the process works if you're interested in potentially getting one. So obviously, like step one is you sign up. There's a deposit that happens for that and our team will get to work. So there's a questionnaire. It takes about 45 minutes. And you only really have to go through this once. And this is just so we understand who you're selling to, what packages you offer, who the right people we want to come on the website, as well as all the information we'll need to get started. We'll build for you the content, the images, and a test site so you can see exactly what it looks like. And then when we're ready, we'll transfer that over. And then, of course, you get to approve it. You get to make changes. Anything you want to do, like whether you want different color or different image, or you want it to say something different, you have the chance to approve all of those things. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and transfer it over. And when it actually goes live, that also includes 30 minutes of updates a month. So say you got a new service you're unveiling or whatever, or you want to update a page or you want to change your pricing, we'll just help you take care of that. Includes your hosting, includes any sort of maintenance and things like that. So you don't have to worry about any of the tech stuff. And you'll end up with a premium looking site that attracts the premium kind of buyers that are ready to go, ready to spend money. And actually, if they want a ceramic coating or whatever it is, paint protection or interior or exterior detailing, whatever it is you do, whatever services you offer, they're ready to go. They know how much it costs and those things. So if you're interested, these are our pricing packages, and they're largely based on how much work it is at our end and how big of a site you need, which is for you largely determined by how many services you offer, how many different things you want to present to people. So if you're interested in a 5-page website, they start at $2,000 down and $150 a month. The timeline on that is 2 years, by the way. If you're interested in something bigger, we go as high as 11-page website, $3,000 down and $240 a month. Obviously, if you need something bigger than that, we find most people fall in the range of one of those things, but we can quote those for you. So if you're interested in getting one of those, I'll put buttons for you below, and you can just go ahead and subscribe to the package, and then our team will reach out for you to get started and to help you to build your website. And I hope this explains everything. And if you have any questions, of course, you can always reach out to us or schedule a call. But if you're ready to go, you don't necessarily need to talk to anybody. You can just go ahead and buy it and get started.